In a major symbolic shift from British colonialism, the statue of Chakravarti Rajagopalachari, independent India's first and only Indian Governor-General, replaces the bust of British architect Edwin Lutyens. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor hails this government move to honour Rajaji. Meanwhile, Shiv Sena UBT MP Priyanka Chaturvedi slammed the government over the decision and said that the future generation of India would only know of Bimal Hasmukh Patel, the architectural legacy, because whatever is left of Lutyens' design history will be broken down, redesigned or even repurposed. Not just UBT, but PDP also slammed government over replacement of Lutyens' statue. Meanwhile, BJP slammed the opposition leaders for calling out this move. Before we go across to reporters, take a listen to all the reactions that have been coming in on this story.
Rajaji would have been so proud and happy the way in which Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is ushering in a new India, dismantling symbols of slavery and the colonial mindset and ensuring an Atmanirbhar, self-reliant India. After independence for decades, erstwhile Congress regimes deliberately sidelined the glorious sacrifice and the selfless contribution of great leaders who had sacrificed for a freedom movement. But it has been Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji who has rightfully revived their glorious legacies and honoured them.
A bust, a statue of Lutyens, a British architect, was removed and it was replaced with that of Rajaji. The ecosystem is opposing this. They call themselves progressive liberals. World over, the progressives celebrate that the symbols of colonialism are being done away with. But in India, they want the symbols of colonialism and Gulami to persist. They want that those who were the invaders, like the British or the Mughals, their symbols should continue. And they are comfortable with that. But if we celebrate our own legacy, our own culture, our own civilizational heritage, then they have a problem with it.
गुलामी की मानसिकता अगर है, तो आप प्रेसिडेंट ट्रम्प के गुलाम क्यों बन गए? ये दिल्ली को बनाने में 100 साल पहले, 150 साल पहले बहुत से ऐसे लोगों का भी योगदान है, इसमें लुटियंस का भी है. जिस लुटियंस जोन में आप प्रधानमंत्री आज रहते हैं, वो भी लुटियंस की देन है. फिर आप भारत और विदेश में आप एग्रीमेंट क्यों कर रहे हो? अगर गुलामी को आपको इतनी नफरत है, तो ट्रेड डील कैंसिल करो, जिससे भारत गुलाम हो गया प्रेसिडेंट ट्रम्प का.
क्या शिलापट हटाकर, मूर्तियां हटाकर, नाम बदलकर इतिहास बदल दोगे? इतिहास तो यही रहेगा कि लुटियंस ने दिल्ली को बसाया था. ये इतिहास तो नहीं बदल सकते आप. ये तो बसाया हुआ उसी का, सड़कें उसी की बनाई हुई है, नक्शा उसी का बनाया हुआ है. तो इस इतिहास को बदल दोगे आप? जहां तक आप औपनिवेशिकवाद की बात कर रहे हो, तो उसके तो समर्थक सबसे बड़े आप ही थे. आपकी विचारधारा के सारे लोग उसी का समर्थन कर रहे थे. स्वतंत्रता आंदोलन में कौन था आप में से? आपके माफीनामे हैं, ऐतिहासिक दस्तावेज.
All right, while there have been a slew of reactions coming in on this very move to decolonize the mindset here in India, let's now tell you about Rajaji, who he was. First up, he was a prolific writer in both Tamil and English. Apart from that, he simplified complex Hindu scriptures. He created abridged English versions of Ramayana. Not just that, he also retold the retelling of Ramayana, won an award. It's the Sahitya Akademi Award that he won. He simplified narrative of the Mahabharata as well, and for simplifying the narrative of the Mahabharata, he received the Ramanujan Award in 1962. Well, this is who Rajaji was, whose bust has now been replaced in Parliament. Let's now go across to my colleague Aishwarya Jain. Aishwarya, at this point of time, tell us how major a step this is. Lutyens Delhi today has rewritten history with Rajaji's bust. Talk to us more about how an important step this is to shed the mentality of colonialism in India.
Well, the Bharatiya Janata Party has described it as one more step further to get rid of the colonial baggage that India took for several years, and therefore the reason perhaps President of India has unveiled the statue of Rajagopalachari. In fact, there has been divide in opinion amongst the India bloc leaders. Shashi Tharoor on one side clearly hailed the move, and he has stated that it is Rajaji who has been honored by the statue at Rashtrapati Bhavan, and he's the one who has been the admirer. Priyanka Chaturvedi and leaders like Sanjay Raut and Iltija Mufti clearly had stated that this is not a time when India should move forward. In fact, they clearly stated that many countries preserve the history, architecture, and they live, be it for the good, the bad, or the ugly. That all includes as a learning. But in the new India, we are hell bent of replacing it with a shiny new glass domes or convention centuries. In fact, Iltija Mufti went on to say that many statues or the architectural work that we see in Lutyens Delhi are being made by Britishers and Mughals. What dream are we living on? So clearly there has been divide in the opinion, but certainly as Prime Minister stated that we are taking bit of steps to move forward and so that a new India or the Viksit Bharat 2047 vision could be implanted. On the other side, it is these leaders who have been clearly attacking the central government.
Absolutely, Aishwarya. And this change, of course, reflects an effort to foreground Indian figures. But thanks for getting us the latest, Aishwarya.